And 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. It's a very special episode. It's been a minute since we filmed. There was a lot of stuff going on personally. I have a full-time job. I was working 100 hours, bi-weekly, and also got a little sick, and that's why you can hear it probably still in my voice a little, but we're back, and we're going to be filming every week here on the show, so make sure to like and subscribe and to stay with us here, because you guys are so wonderful. So thank you so much for joining us. So we're going to be reaching back into some Diana Ankudinova. We have been checking her out a lot on the channel as of late. And last time we checked out Dancing on Glass. So stay tuned after the reaction, and we're going to read some comments from that reaction. And today, as recommended by... I just want to give them a shout out. No. Oh, it is Grom again. Okay. Grom recommended we check out Dancing on Glass, and Grom 10101 wants us to check out, as they say, I highly recommend this fantastic original song performed by Diana. You won't regret it. Diana Ankudinova and Brandon Stone, The Day You. So we're going to be doing that right now. And I know nothing about this. This is completely blind, as always. It looks like it's a live rendition. So this is an original song. I've got the lyrics here. Let's dive right into some Diana Ankudinova and Brandon Stone on Peacekeeper.
Встречайте на этой сцене Диана Анкудинова и Брэндон Стоун.
С Новым годом!
Счастья вам!
Потерял я смысл календаря, проживаю снова дни сентября. Что со мной? Что со мной? Может, я всю жизнь тебя ждала, может, для тебя сердце берегла. Что со мной? Где покой? Свои чувства мне сложно так понять. Я с тобой научилась летать. Нежно утону в тебе, окутаю весной. Задыхаюсь от любви, накрыло все волной. Ты нежно дверь моей души открыл своим ключом. День, когда ты вошел в мой дом. Лучший день, когда ты вошла в мой дом. Утопаю в море твоей любви. Больше нет преград, больше нет войны. Что со мной? Что со мной? Пусть твоя улыбка подарит свет. Я хочу встречать лишь с тобой рассвет. Что со мной? Где покой? Свои чувства мне сложно так понять. Я с тобой научилась летать. Нежно лучший день, когда ты вошла в мой дом. Ты нежно дверь моей души открыл своим ключом. День, когда ты вошел в мой дом. Лучший день, когда ты вошла в мой дом.
Oh, wow.
С Новым годом, друзья! Счастья и
All right.
И чаще улыбайтесь, хорошо?
The Day You by Diana Ankudinova and Brandon Stone. That was so beautiful. You know, as a rock guy, I listen to a lot of rock and metal and symphonic metal. I was kind of waiting for for it to really drop. But it just gave us that nice beautiful duet. They sounded beautiful together, and the lyrics were, you know, as someone who's in love and has a wonderful partner, this like really hits home for me. You know, that day you walked into my home, I want to drown in the sea of your love. No more barriers, no more war. That day you came into my life. You know, if you're somebody who has someone special in their life, you think back into that day where they came into your life. Personally, I just walked into a bar. I had no expectations of anything. I just went to eat, and I met my partner, and now we're fully in love. I'm drowning in her sea. So that was a beautiful cover, beautiful rendition. And I love that a lot. So that was great. So thank you so much, Grom10101, for recommending that. Why don't we read some comments for our previous reaction to Dancing on Glass? Let's see what you guys had to say about that. And make sure to comment because I read them all, and you guys are such a wonderful community. The Diana and Kudinova community is so loving, and I love you guys. So Grom, again, he says, the duo's performance was incredible, simply stunning, and the reaction was so genuine. I'm truly glad the author of this reaction liked my recommendations. Thanks and a like for Diana and the reaction. Yeah, of course. Oleg says, great, awesome. Diana and Alexei, wow, handsome. Di is the best. Thanks for your reaction to Diana. User something says, a wonderful duet, and Diana is the queen in it. Rainer V6Z says, heard 1,000 times is not enough. At Peter Kedrick says, that's the case when everything came together. Bravo, a great duet. Ilana Z8N6CH says, a pleasant combination, a gifted voice and beauty. I wish you health, love, and good luck in everything. Diana, thanks for your reaction. You're very welcome. At Halise5432 says, great reaction. They can both sing tenor, but he's bright and she's smoky. So that's very true. So they complement each other beautifully and can swap off high and low. You know, that's the thing about Diana that's so wonderful, is that she can go high and she can also go low. They should do more duets. Duet seems to really like him. So more duets might be good for both of them. Brian Mitchell says Diana was this man's partner for only this song. She was not a contestant, and he was required to do a duet. He was very concerned about who his partner was, as he had not heard her before. That is hard to imagine since he is also Russian, but when he heard her sing in practice, he was nearly overjoyed. As a result of this song, he qualified for the finals. He was 49 and she was 22. Thanks for a fine reaction. Well, thank you. Kostas Vagias says, Russia first participated in Eurovision in 1994, and since then they produced some big hits. They had quite a few songs in the top 10, a few second and third spots, and even a win with Dima Bilan. Russia was banned from participating in Eurovision from 2022 onward because of the Western sanctions after the beginning of the Russia-Ukraine war. It's a pity, because Diana could easily have won a couple times by now. Yeah, I agree. You know, there's so much, like, I honestly think that Eurovision should get out of the politics game and just get into the song game. You know, why punish the people of Russia just based on what their government is doing? If however you feel about that, I think that, and besides, there's another country in the Middle East that is doing a lot worse, and they seem to be always in Eurovision. So, at Olegra Vaneski says, thanks and like Nathan for nice reaction to an angelic Diana. Sergey Vitrovich says, Nathan, hello to Canada from sunny Siberia, Omsky. Well, hello to Siberia. Alexi said, I was so lucky to have been given such a partner, and she actually brought her outfit from her UFO. It's incredible, but true. Whoever Diana sings a duet with always makes it to the finals of any project or show. Thank you for the reaction to our Goosebumps queen, Diana Ankudinova, and the magnificent Alexei Illustrative. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. There's so many great comments. So make sure to comment and like on this video. And if you guys want to get requests on the show, leave a comment to this video or any other video, and I'll throw it in our viewer request hat. And if you want to get a guaranteed request on the show, go to patreon.com/Peacekeeper Reaction. And for Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.